So hopefully you have got your orientation done. It is due today. If you have not got all 4 components done, look under the orientation area and you can see the orientation assignments and the 4 orientation assignments that should be completed by today. Discussion board link is in here along with the Respondus practice assignment, which are 2 of those 4, the student assessment and then the email. Tomorrow, you will have week 1 assignments due. The week 1 assignments are only going to cover chapter 1. You can see an overview of what's going to be covered here, due dates. Keep in mind those dynamic study modules and the mastering homework, 1% per day. Dynamic study modules a 0 if not done by the due date. So make sure you get those done by tomorrow. Under the lecture week 1, you can find links to the Pearson assignments. And when you click on that, it'll take you to Pearson. And when you get over here, you'll see your Pearson assignments. You can view in calendar view, or you can view in list view. The orange are the dynamic study modules that will be a 0 if they are not done by the due date. The blue is the homework that is a 1% per day, and you have your reading assignment. There's really no grade assigned to that. That's just to give you a link to the e-text. Also over here, you can see your lab and your lab assessments delineated with the little flask and the plus sign. Once you've done the homework and the dynamic study modules, do the quiz. The chapter quiz is within Blackboard. You can take it twice. I recommend taking it twice. Study your first attempt before taking your second attempt. These same multiple choice questions will be the ones that show up on your exam. So the homework, the quiz, the dynamic study modules due tomorrow. And then how to prepare for your exam. Back up under here with the week 1, chapter 1, you will find your possible exam questions. This is also where you can find your PowerPoint slides. The possible exam questions, this is what will appear on your exam other than the multiple choice. And I give you point values. And if I'm asking you for 6 points and I'm telling you to list and explain, it means that you need to do more than give me a 1-word list. You need to explain each of those items. And so that would be 6 points. Here, discuss. Discuss means to actually discuss it. Discuss the levels of organization. And here's a point value. The only time I really want just a sentence is when it's worth 2 points, like question number 7 here. If you have any questions about what I'm looking for, feel free to reach out and ask. I will be glad to look at a couple of your questions to tell you if you're on the right track or not. And again, this is under Chapter 1, an Introduction to Life on Earth. And then for the exam, it will be proctored. You can have the 2 pages of handwritten notes. And those 2 pages of handwritten notes can only be one-sided. You have to show them to me when you do the room scan. Here is the links to the lab that we saw over in Pearson. Another area that you really want to pay attention to is there are several calendars that you have. If you want to print one out, I've given you a course calendar here. There's a 1-page version, and this has most assignments. It should have the majority of them. For an interactive and up-to-date calendar, you can always use the one in the class. If you click on month, it'll show you the due dates down here. But you can also look under due dates, and it'll give you a day-by-day list of what is due. There are links to the discussion boards within the course as you go through, but you can also find the discussions by clicking here. With the discussions, you have a day you need to do the initial post so that everybody puts up an initial post so everybody has a chance to reply. So initial post will be due on May 22nd this week. And then 2 days later, you'll need all your replies. You have your grade book where you can see your grades, messaging if you want to message me that way or email me, either way. You also want to utilize the tools that come with the Pearson text. So there are links to Pearson here. You can also find the tools over here. Here's your Peer Deck Tutor, so you can get online tutoring if you need it. Link to Pearson is over here. And once you click on that Pearson link, it will open up a home page. And under the home page, and I'm not positive yours looks exactly like this. I can't see the Pearson view, but you should find your mastering assignments, which would open up this. You can find the Pearson e-text, which would open up the e-text over here. And you can also find another area called the study area. The study area is a very useful area. It'll give you links to study by chapter. And here you can study by chapter, and when you go under the chapter, it'll give you, you can do a practice pre-test and post-test, give you links to the e-text, give you links to videos, other current events, glossary, flashcards. In the e-text, when you do a search, and I think the channels should still be available to you, as far as I know, they may start charging, I'm not sure. But when you do a search, you can do launch channels. It'll take you to videos and interactive lessons that will help you study for the chapter, learn, practice. And then also under the e-text, it'll take you to the areas in the text where that subject is covered. So the e-text is interactive. You can highlight, you can make notes. So utilize your e-text, utilize the study by chapter area. If you come back over here or go home, you can also watch bioflicks, everyday videos, things like that. So make sure you utilize all the tools that are available to you with the Pearson Mastering site. And let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you. Remember, orientation due today, week 1 assignments due tomorrow, and then the exam is actually going to be due on Tuesday, and it will be released tomorrow. I'll also release my week 2 tomorrow so that you can work on it on the weekend if you need to. Have a great day. I look forward to working with you.